Hello, I'm Liberian producer Clinton in my state-of-the-art home audio and video recording studio, about to explain the story behind the song George Weah, They Recommend. It's a very nice story. I would like to start by playing the song.
Shining on the sea of purple sky, George Weah, like diamond of Africa. Look at him running, look at him jumping. Look at him jumping, look at him going.
During the late 80s, two Liberian boys set out to change the world. One was George Weah, the other was Cletus Now. The two men originated from the same village and had a love for music and football. George Weah was the footballer, Cletus Now the singer. The port of departure for the two men was Rabat International Airport in Monrovia. Port of arrival, Felix Houphouët-Boigny International Airport. Destination, Abidjan. While in Abidjan, George Weah was expected to be a full-time player for Africa Sport, but that never happened. Also in Abidjan, Cletus Now recorded an album that was supposed to be released in Liberia and Ivory Coast, but his album got missing during the Liberian civil conflict. Although Cletus had been translating stories and publishing stories about Weah from French to English, it was in 1993, after the artist used $20 earned from rendering service to the United Nations to record a song about a great footballer, that the two men actually met. While translating a story about George Weah, he read a statement from the great Roger Miller of Cameroon describing the young footballer as the black diamond of Africa. Since that time, Cletus paid extra attention to this Liberian football star.
In 1995, European volleyball. In 1995, FIFA.
George Weah played for major European clubs and won several major awards. Recognition for Cletus came from the part of European governments. France sponsored his studies in French linguistics and education. Germany and Italy sponsored him to study communications, marketing and advertisement, while the Netherlands sponsored his studies for radio, TV program production technology, sustainable development, conflict resolution and prevention. George Weah talked about a youth of difficulty. Well, the childhood days of Cletus Now didn't really resemble that of George Weah. But one thing the two men had in common, they were both gold merchants. The both men also speak cool English, French, and Italian. George Weah later won major awards, starting from the year 1989, African Footballer of the Year, 1994, African Footballer of the Year, 1995, African Footballer of the Year, World Best Footballer, 1995, European Footballer of the Year, 1995, Onze Mondial, 1995, FIFA Fair Play Award, 1996, African Player of the Century, and in 2007, the CAF Legend Award. Platus now produces video clips and audio soundtracks to fight against poverty, to make people aware of HIV/AIDS, and to protest against the conflict in Darfur, to fight against the abuse of children as child soldiers, and many more. George Weah became UNICEF ambassador and helped to promote the campaign against HIV/AIDS, also fighting for the reintegration of child soldiers, and many more. Platus talks about producing a documentary about Mansa Kanka Musa, one of ancient Africa's greatest emperors. A critic asked, why not begin by producing a documentary about George Weah, one of the greatest footballers of all time, and the best ever produced by Africa? But the question is, has he not already done it?
It's the recommend.